Crazy Town Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT Don. I'm like the explosive one. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
They announced a new game system. You ready? What?
Man, I barely use the one I have, man.
All right.
But
well, anyways,
go ahead.
the Switch 2. It's been rumored. They denied it. They said we ain't doing that.
They denied it.
They did deny it.
Yeah, they said it was their worst kept secret.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, they finally announced it today. There's still some stuff up in the air about it. Basically, it's going to be slightly larger, and it might be lighter than the original.
I like the larger size.
Yeah, for sure. The Joy-Cons changing. The Joy-Cons for the Switch 2 are larger. Great. Can they be a ton larger, please? It says they're smoother surrounding air for more precise movement. They connect via magnetic system rather than sliding rails, providing a more secure attachment. There's new buttons, an extra button under the home button, and then functionality of a new C button. I did read online, too, that, supposedly you might be able to put them down like a mouse and use them.
Yes, I saw the mouse
for, first-person shooters and stuff like that, it might be a little bit better. There's a kickstand.
Yeah,
so
a little bit better.
A U-shaped kickstand that allows for greater flexibility in positioning the console, so you can set it on a couch or something and play on it, or a table, rather than it laying flat. The screen size is expected to be larger, which I already said. Total screen size about 7.5 inches. So if you have a 7-inch tablet, 8-inch tablet, about that big, which is nice. That's a nice size screen.
Yeah.
For a handheld. It says screen technology is probably going to be. They said they might retain an LCD for cost efficiency or an OLED. The hardware is supposed to be rumored significantly more powerful. 12 gigabytes of RAM and a NVIDIA Tegra 239. So it's going to be 4K 30 frames per second in docked mode.
Okay, now this is good stuff. I didn't actually hear about the specs.
Yeah, it says cooling. It might include internal cooling fans to manage heat better. Some of this is speculation. Additional USB-C ports, which could be on top, offering connectability options. The new dock is sleeker, more well-rounded, and potentially with an Ethernet port as standard. Backwards compatibility. It is going to be backwards compatible with Switch 1 games, and then they said that the price point is rumored to be $400, potentially cheaper for a digital-only version that you can't put games in. And that's really it for now. I mean, of course, it's, some of this is probably conjecture, but I mean, I'm excited because I'll finally buy a Switch 1 because I'll get one really cheap.
You'll get the cheaper version?
Yeah, because I don't play a lot, but you know what I would really love? Have a couple games that I really like that I can take on a plane, watch Netflix on it, all that kind of stuff. It's just fun.
Yeah, I will admit that the Switch on a plane ride or on a long car trip, if you're in the back seat, or even if you're just in a waiting room or something, if there is time where it's I can't do anything but wait, then a Switch is a great item to have.
And even if you can download a few episodes off Netflix or something like that, it's just something to bide your time, and it has a good screen, and you can even play classic games if that's your thing. But
now I'm not gonna lie, since Legend of Zelda, I haven't really used my Switch, and
that's the only time you've really used it at all, right? For the most part.
Yeah. I mean, I played Balatro on it, I guess too.
Oh yeah, because even the first one we borrowed somebody's Switch, so you didn't even have one. The first Breath of the Wild.
But yeah, I don't really use it, man. Now they've only touted one game with this initial or I shouldn't even call it a release. It's kind of just like a teaser. It's
it says really also in 25 sometime. So
what's that?
Sometime in 25.
Oh yeah, I know it's coming out this year. But they've only touted the new Mario Kart, not a Super Mario Kart fan.
Oh, they said it might be 24 players.
Oh yeah. So
24 racers.
Yeah, they are backtracking a lot of their because they've always kind of lagged behind when it comes to systems, and even this new Switch is going to lag behind when we're looking at stuff like the newest Xbox version, not the white one, the black one. I don't like the way that came out.
The refrigerator.
Yeah, the refrigerator versus the modem. And the new PlayStation. It's not as strong. It can't mimic graphics of those. It's not even as good as a Steam Deck when it comes to a handheld. So that may be a better option for people who are looking for better graphics. But
it's more for kids.
Is it, man?
I think so, man, because it's it's cheaper, it's lighter, it doesn't have as good of graphics. This, I would not say the Steam Deck is for kids.
No, I guess not.
You know what I mean?
I guess it is geared to the all ages more than I would say kids, where like
Well,
a lot
yeah.
of stuff is. But man, I don't know. I don't know. There's not a lot of Nintendo games. There's going to be a Metroid. There's going to be
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, and like I feel like that's kind of the issue is that Nintendo does prioritize a lot of their own like in-house titles, and
It's because they exclude them so hard.
yeah, and if you've been on the earth as long as me and Jonas have, it's like, brother, I've seen enough Zeldas and Mario Karts and Mario Parties and
Right.
and like the new Mario Party is great. I
It's a lot
love
of
the
fun.
new Mario Party was so much fun. The Zelda's amazing game. Definitely in my top 10 for the rest of my life. Love that game.
Yeah,
And there's wonderful titles, but it's just like, brother.
well, right, because even when I buy a Switch eventually, because I'll get an original one eventually when this new one comes out, I'm not buying Mario Kart. Like I'm not gonna sit on an airplane racing around a track. I'm just not doing that anymore.
No.
Like I don't even know what the hell I would buy. I don't even know what games I would get. I don't
that's
want
my
to play Breath of
issue.
the Wild. I don't know what I would do.
Mine just kind of collects dust, man. I've got a couple of games on there. I mean, like I said, Balatro is the
Yeah,
big one.
that's what I would do. I'd probably play Minecraft, Balatro,
I
like
was gonna
stuff
say,
like
there's Minecraft,
stuff that I
too.
can play on other systems. That is just I can do it handheld now. Like because like I would like to get a Steam Deck because you can play like any game basically on it, but the battery life sucks because if you're playing high end games, like it's gonna drain. Like it's like $500 or $600. It's like you know.
I don't know much about the Steam Deck, to be honest with you.
No, I looked into one. I thought about getting one because I was like, oh, that'd be nice, like kind of like for the Switch. But I'm like, I might as well just buy the Switch and buy like Monster Train, Minecraft, Balatro, and then I have like a few games that I can play on a plane and not get bored and be good. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
Like I don't need much else.
Yeah, it's like I couldn't even tell you the last. I mean, well, Mario Party. Last time I used the Switch in docked mode. Like most of the time, I'm taking that thing with me somewhere, and I'm using it. And like the time where I'm like, I can't do anything else.
Yeah, and it's like a party environment when there's like a few people sitting around you all playing a
Yeah.
game, and that's really it. Like, but if I traveled for work a lot, or I would take it.
Oh,
with me.
yeah.
Yeah, I would take it with me a lot more if I had to like go to appointments all the time or like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Small, compact. Take it with you.
yeah, it's not bigger than a purse. You know, like you put it in a large handbag. You know, like.
Yeah, you just carry it around in your purse.
But I know, yeah, exactly. But I know like a lot of girls who have a Switch just to play like Animal Crossing. So they get people that buy whole systems just for one game. Yeah,
I mean, I bought one just for
Zelda.
Yeah, that's for the last Zelda we played.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I mean, I get it, man. It's a big deal for people who like Nintendo. It's like people who like Apple. People love Nintendo, man. People who are diehard Nintendo people are diehard Nintendo people.
Yeah.
Like, and I guess it's kind of great too because if like you grew up playing Nintendo and now you have a family, like you can play Mario Kart with your kids, you can play Mario Party with your kids, you can play Mario with your kids, but it's all the same shit, man.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is about Nintendo that just kind of elicits that in me because, like, when I look at like even PlayStation and Xbox, I mean, they have their in-house titles, they have their exclusives, but are they really offering that much more of a different swath of games?
Dude, what's really funny is
a lot of the games are the same.
Since COVID, like COVID was really the big when it kind of started. I was a little bit before that, like. No one's putting out shit. It's just like movies. They're just regurgitating like, oh, we like Dead Space. Let's put out Dead Space 9. We like Uncharted. Let's put out Uncharted 75. Let's put out Resident Evil 9. But people will buy them because people like the series. Like I'll buy every Resident Evil game that comes out till I die. Like because I like this. Unless they start putting out ass games. They usually are pretty good. But like at the same time, I'm like, I ain't playing 19 new Mario Party tracks or Mario Kart tracks. I'm like.
It's probably gonna be good though.
Oh, it probably will be. Especially if you can play
probably
24
will be.
player or something, dude. That's gonna be fucking wild.
Yeah.
It's like NASCAR 2025, but Mario.
Yeah, that's
So,
cool. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I ain't getting one, but I'll get, but I'll get an old one.
I
when the
can't
new one
lie
comes-
and say that I won't, Jonas. I might.
Well, if they
see.
come out with Breath of the Wild 3,
I mean, I'm gonna have to get that.
Yeah.
it's not gonna be frontwards compatible.
it's gonna be the same goddamn game with a new feature, same map. People need to build a new map. Well, I'm saying.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's well, if I can interact with stuff in a different way, you sold me already.
Yeah.
We will definitely be playing the new Breath of the Wild, or the new, I shouldn't say Breath of the Wild, the new what is
Zelda.
it? Zelda.
Whenever it comes
when
out.
it comes out, all right?
Yeah, and then we'll be playing it for an entire year.
Yep. Pretty much.
All right. Well, happy Friday, everybody. Have a good weekend. That's all the time we have for today's episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
Oh, yeah.